Alright, hey there folks, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and today, as I tried to mention in the previous stream, but hopefully it went through, uh, hopefully by the time this uploads, today is the Daytona 500, the start of the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series season, and to celebrate, in case I'm not able to stream this tomorrow, or when I'm recording this tomorrow, because I'm recording this Friday night. So, we're going to be doing the Daytona 500, the 10% version, so that I don't overload the computer with a long recording session. The only thing that's going to be edited is going to be the load times, the simple load times. And for this one, we're going with the 43 Dodge of John Andretti, who actually won the Pepsi 400 in a different car back in NASCAR 97. Not sure if I showed off that car when I played NASCAR 98. So yeah, we're going to do 20 laps at the Daytona 500. So when we start so hopefully the next time it'll be up will be at the... So let's get it started.
Well, here we are at the Great American Race, the Daytona 500, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series premier event. This is Joe Moore, and I'm with Barney Hall to bring you live flag-to-flag coverage on MRN. With the history and prestige here at this track, the teams seem to be all pushing themselves just a little harder this week.
Well, you're right. To have your name mentioned as a former winner here at Daytona puts you on a list with some drivers that these guys have admired since they were kids.
In 1997, John Andretti won his first race here at Daytona in the Pepsi 400.
He almost won a second at Martinsville that year before finishing sixth. He came back from a lap down there a couple of years later for his second win. That was one heck of a race.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alright, so this race is not going to be a full-on simulation of the Daytona 500, as of course we're using the 2001, we're using the 2002 rosters. This is why we're driving as John Andretti here, and because I made a lot of progress in these Thunder Plate challenges, which I don't remember if I've shown them off or not, maybe a couple, the field is actually infused with some legend drivers. So it's not a complete one-to-one. Because back then the drivers of the present racing with the legends of yesteryear. And as you notice, we started in the quick race mode. So that means that we automatically start in the middle of the pack no matter what. And I want to get the recording out of the way as soon as possible. Now there is slight graphical hiccup. So I kind of wanted to do this similar to how I chose to do that, oh damn it. Sorry. Choose how I did that, Indy 500 stream with using Codemasters IndyCar series. And I do have a reason for using the John Andretti car, because I'm using veteran difficulty, so if I win the race, I get the next paint scheme in line, which is actually the 2001 Honey Nut Cheerios Dodge, which is the car I used to have, a diecast model I used to have as a kid. I don't know if I still have that now. I might have it somewhere, buried somewhere. But, hopefully this will go well. I turned fuel off, so we'll be making at least one pit stop this race. We'll see how that goes. On our way up the field into 12th place. Take advantage of the draft. Catching up to Todd Bodine in the 26th Discover Card Ford. down along a long back stretch. So as that little introduction said, and as I kind of said before we got started, John Andretti got his first Cup Series win at Daytona for the '97 Pepsi 400, or back then I believe it was called the Pepsi Firecracker 400. Don't know why it was called the Firecracker 400, but whatever. He did win a race in '98, which is what I got confused with, which was actually the first win for the 48-3 team for quite some time. I think quite some time since the year before Richard Petty retired in like 1990, 89, 90, I forget which year. And I don't remember if I ever showed off the car that John Andretti drove in 1997 and that when I played NASCAR '98. It may have shown it off in that stream, so I'll have to look back on it. If I did, I will link you the stream on the card as we went from 26th to first place in 4.5 laps. But now comes the hard part of actually competing. For the record, I did turn caution flags on, and I did turn damage on. So if there's a wreck or a spin anywhere, it'll actually help save on the recording.
Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Alright, back then on the back stretch, and like I said, I'm going to try to keep this as little edited as possible. So we'll see how this goes. The only thing I'm going to edit out is that load time you saw at the beginning and a little menu that appears before you start a race. So it's side by side with a Hall of Famer, Tiny Lund. I don't know much about him actually. My NASCAR history goes from like the early 90s to the 2010s. And I do know a little bit of stuff about the 80s. Can I go on board? Yeah, let's go on board the... Ooh, I pressed the wrong button. Let's go on board with no HUD. On board the 43 Dodge. There we go. We're going a lap on this car. And I am using the widescreen display as not sure if I mentioned. I'm halfway on fuel, so you may want to pit on like lap 12. So I have the best tires and fuel to make it the rest of the way. Car down low, let's stay up here then. There's Labani. Scrape the car. There they are, drafting behind the number 18 Interstate's Battery Pontiac. He actually finished, his best finish in the 500 was second in 1998. But he did come close, surprisingly, in 2011. Finished like third or fourth that year.
You're making up some time.
It looks like drivers are actually already pitting right now. Let's turn back on the HUD. There we go.
Careful, there's some cars entering the track ahead.
There's,
The 18 car.
of course, Bobby's brother Terry.
Number 18.
Careful, careful.
The 18 car is still there. Number 18 is
Let's
looking
go
low.
back up to normal view. Now, because of frame rate issues, I can't really show the rear view mirror, that cuts the frames down slightly because you're showing technically two views at once. Let's get some drafting help from. I think that's Kurt Busch in front of us.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice left.
Yeah, it looks like him. Meanwhile, Dale Jarrett just made the pass on Bobby, and you see that's what it was. So you saw it. The frame slightly dipped when as soon as I turned on the rear view mirror. So as you can tell from all the live streams I've done, yes, this is the NASCAR game I've played the most. That and Thunder 2004. They were pretty fun in my opinion.
The 18 car is looking to pass.
So he's low and looking for something, but we got drafting help here. Pass on him.
We're halfway home. The 97 car.
That was actually our fastest lap of the race. The only other place we're going to really see some frame rate dip is, I believe, the pit road. And all these drivers and smoke and tire squeals are coming out at the same time. What I'm trying to avoid. We'll just, like I said, go out more lap.
Be careful, fuel's getting low.
Yeah.
Hard and low.
I've got to let Bobby pass. I didn't lock down low.
Number 18.
Unless he's coming in for a pit right now.
Coming into pit.
Oh yeah, he's going in right now. Alright.
Back in second. Clear on both sides.
Alright, we're back in front. Ooh, driver blew his engine. Who's out?
I want to see more of those laps.
I can't tell.
The 28 car is down low. Number 88. It's all over your back bumper.
Got it. I thought I turned on those little indicators. That would help me. That could be problematic, so to speak.
It's inside. You're clear.
Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna pit this time. We're gonna make sure we make the 70 mile an hour
One high.
speed limit. Here we go.
We lost the lead. Clear
I don't mind it. Let's go. There we go. We need to... No, we don't need damage repaired. Everything else looks good. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, we're Sterling Moreland. That blew his engine. He's done. Let's go ahead and take that pit stop. Went in at about the same time as the number 10 Pontiac you see over there, Johnny Benson. Right, get to the side. Come on, let's go. No mistakes, no mistakes. Yeah, we're second slower. We gotta let him pass. It's good though. We're gonna get some drafting help at
Got
least.
some traffic easy on the merge. Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road. Everything okay with the car? You're clear. Got one outside.
Make sure we avoid all these cars here so we don't cause problems.
Clear on both sides.
So it looks like we're gonna have to make some drafting help to get all the way back up there. Alright, let's go. And luckily all the other cars have pitted.
Cars entering the track ahead. Be careful.
You see, you saw there what the frame rate does.
Number 32 is coming up quick.
We need some drafting help. So we'll let the 32 car pass.
We're falling back. Focus on your march, buddy. Okay, we're clear.
There we go. We got the drafting help we need now. As other cars are coming out of the pits. Yeah, technically it's 41 seconds, but we're going to make up a lot of time here. I actually don't want any cautions. I pretty much got to stay behind the 20 cars so we can catch up. The 32 car here, sorry.
Number 41, down low. Oh yeah, great pass, buddy. Clear all around.
Alright, let's see how we do. had to make the pass. Slowing me up a bit.
Another in the rearview mirror. Clear.
Careful with those tires. 6 laps to go. We made up a lot of time when we tried before. Hopefully we can catch up to the leaders. Or better yet, hope for a caution. We can have like a 3-lap dash to the finish. Alright, 5 laps to go. We're 7.5 seconds back. Luckily, we're about to catch up to the 26 car again. Hopefully, that'll get us a little bit of a speed boost. As there hasn't been any cautions. Unfortunately, I think that single second extra is going to cost us in this race. Oh, I did want to just show off at least get a video out for the 500.
Keep it up. Great lap.
Did gain a second, but I don't think there's going to be enough time. Even with a caution, that would just make it 1 lap to go.
You're clear.
And I don't think I could catch up with a second to go, or a lap to go in that case. Yeah, we tried at least. It was a good run. 12th place ain't bad. Maybe we'll be able to catch up a little bit. The only way we'll catch up is if all the leaders happen to wreck.
Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up.
Did gain like half a second at least. The best we can hope for is a top 10, maybe a top 5. And we gotta let the 26 car pass. We do not have enough speed. Come on, dude, pass. Alright then. So 12th place.
Front tire's wearing down. Try another line or it won't last.
We may have been better off just risking it and going with 2 tires instead of 4.
Still there.
Have to slow down and let him pass.
It's still there. He's dropping back. What's wrong? Clear all around.
So only hope of getting into the top 10. Well, at least we led a few laps. That's a good plus. Not upset about how we finished at all. It's a good run. Guess I just got unlucky with the pit stops. I think maybe if I pitted a lap sooner, we would have been
The 26 car.
up there. Or if I just kept drafting to the 32 car, we would have been fine. As we head into the final lap of the race.
Just 6 seconds separates you and the leader.
At least we made up some time. I'll take it. Turn 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. Leaders are heading out of turn 3, heading into turn 4. We finally catch up to that group of cars, but it's too little too late. In the end, we get,
Number 26.
I think we're going to get unlucky number 13 here. As it looked like it was a close one to the front,
Top 5.
but we did our best.
Good finish.
13th place. That'll do. Yep, Dale Jarrett won the 500. Looks like we should have stayed out one more lap. But oh well. So yeah, that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully this Daytona 500 video finds you well, and hopefully this... See. Alright, well, that is going to do it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching today's video on the Daytona 500. And until the next video, I will see you all later. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.